Let's start simple. What is Canvas and what is it for?
Za 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 za. Zo 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 zo. Zoo 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 zoo.
What Canvas is a learning management system, or LMS. And all that really means is that it's the interface between students and teachers. It's the way that you're going to get materials to them and the way that they're going to submit assignments back to you. It's a one-stop shop. It's a hub for all of the other various tools that we have. If you've been in education for any time at all, you know that there are Quizlets and Padlets, and you can use YouTube and access Wikipedia and a million different other tools that can be a bit overwhelming for students and, frankly, teachers. And so Canvas really serves as the one consistent universal platform where students can go and see all their classes and know a routine and then be rooted wherever in the internet that they need to go. But it's the hub. Why is that important? Well, while we believe in diversity and different learning styles and things like this, it is nice to have a consistent starting place in every class. And so if a student can sit down and open their Chromebook, go to our Canvas link, and see a nice set of tiles representing each of their classes, and have a familiar kind of routine in each one of those, then we cut down on the sort of I didn't know what I was supposed to do or where to find this thing. We can have all kinds of diversity in activities and thought and even methods, and still have this kind of, like I say, consistent and familiar interface that's the same in all classes that our students, they need this. So we're going to give it to them. In addition to consistency, the quality of materials that you can provide in Canvas is much greater than in the traditional interface, which was physical space in which we handed materials back and forth to students, and only the ones we gave them. Textbooks are kind of kryptonite for young people, and most of them are really bad anyway. You can build such rich content in a Canvas course with hyperlinks, embedded videos, whatever it may be. Anything that exists on the internet, which it turns out is a lot, is available. You can link right there in your lessons. And so, and this is also the kind of, media that kids these days are accustomed to using. You can access it anywhere at any time. That is nice. It's on your phone. I've even walked around in class and just taken attendance on my phone before. It's handy in that way too. On the flip side of that, students have a lot more capability in what they can create and submit to you. I know that in my class, students have written, recorded, and edited podcasts, and so that was their final project, was to actually mix and create a real world project, like, a podcast. They can edit video. They can, use spreadsheets. They can graph. They can just do a lot of things that they couldn't do on pencil and paper in our traditional setting. That also eliminates the shuffling of papers. I am really good at losing things. Like, as soon as I get it, I can just lose it. You can't really lose things that are submitted electronically because they're stored in kind of this one place. You'll see as we kind of come through the course, grading is super fast and efficient in this, if everything is kind of in one place and you can just sort of click from one assignment to the next. Things get entered into the grade book. They sync to the PowerSchool grade book. Lots of bookkeeping is eliminated with this, and I hate bookkeeping, so that's great. And then lastly, your ability to share things either with your department for collaborative purposes or yourself in future years or even other class periods today is super handy as well. Like, for instance, and this really did just occur to me, My girlfriend works in a different district, and she's been asking me if I could give her some pointers on how to use Canvas because she's got to use it this year. I'm just going to give her this. You know what it's like, if you've been in education very long at all, to give the same lecture like 4 or 5 times in a row. Maybe you get really good at it by the 4th one, but maybe you've done this for years, and it can get a bit tedious. I certainly know that I don't want to be given the same lecture several times a day through a mask, and so you could do a one time like this, even maybe add some bells and whistles with transitions and some music, whatever it may be, and have it available there for your in-person class, your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th in-person class, your distance course, and anybody who might be sick at home today, plus next year's students, plus maybe Miss So-and-so students as well, because you shared, this module or course with them. So I'm sure there are things I haven't thought of here, but in general, that's kind of my sales pitch for Canvas. I think you should be elated to have it. It's not one more thing to learn. It's the thing that makes other things useful. So I hope I've convinced you.
Zo, 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 zo. Zo, 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 zo. Zo, 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 zo. Zo talent.